Hey everyone, welcome back to J plus K for another 5-minute gameplay challenge video. This week I'm going to be playing number 2 on IGN's all-time NES list, The Legend of Zelda.
Watch Zelda become a legend on your Nintendo Entertainment System.
Zelda! After rocks!
Which way to go?
Good times! Pee hands!
Levers!
Zelda! Zelda! Zelda!
The Legend of Zelda. A never-ending adventure new for your Nintendo Entertainment System.
Zelda!
Now before I go into my usual intro and spew off useless facts about this game, for those of you who follow the channel, probably know I really try to avoid RPGs when doing 5-minute gameplay challenges. I feel it really isn't fair to judge RPG games with my first impression 5 minutes because it usually takes a little bit longer for RPGs to get actually into the gameplay. There's usually a lot of storytelling and setup at the beginning, and sometimes you don't even get to control the character before it's past 5 minutes. But I had to make an exception this week because it's such an iconic game and it's number 2 on the list. So Legend of Zelda, I hope the action begins quickly because it's such a great game. It's been a long time since I've actually sat down to play this game, so I can't remember if that's the case or if it does have a long intro. But either way, couldn't justify skipping the number 2 NES game. Very quickly, most gamers know this iconic video game, if not by the name itself, but definitely by its sweet gold cartridge. Most of the games released by Nintendo, of course, had that matte gray casing, so when Zelda came out with the gold cartridge, it was pretty mind-blowing. It was released in 1986 in Japan as Zelda no Densetsu, and 1 year later to the rest of the world on the NES, of course, as The Legend of Zelda. As previously stated, it is a role-playing action-adventure game. Widely popular, it's sold over 6.5 million copies, and of course, once again, known as one of the greatest games of all time. I've been saying that a lot about the games as we climb the charts nearing the top, so get used to it. So let's hope for some action in the first 5 minutes to see if Legend of Zelda can pass my 5-minute gameplay challenge. So for audio and music, this game has such an iconic, legendary soundtrack. I'm going to give it 10 out of 10 perfect score.
You win! Perfect!
As soon as I heard that lead theme song, brought me right back to my childhood. Let me know in the comments if it does the same for you guys. And the sound effects are no slouch either. Perfect 10 out of 10, no complaints whatsoever. So for video and graphics, I'm going to bring Zelda a little bit down to earth, but still scoring 8 out of 10. Although very colorful, the graphics, the landscapes, the maps, pretty simplistic, but still effective. Some of the details were a little bit washed out, but that's getting a little bit picky. And I love all the characters. They were really fun and designed in that cute, bubbly type animation. Hard not to love. Gonna give video and graphics for Zelda 8 out of 10. Now on to all-important gameplay, and Zelda definitely knocks it out of the park, scoring 9 out of 10. As I said before, it's been a while since I've played this game, so I wasn't sure if there was a lot of build-up at the beginning of the game, but there wasn't. We went straight into the action, which I was so glad for. So definitely made a great first impression. And although the first 5 minutes, our only weapon was to wield the sword, you could see in a lot of the stores, and if you're familiar with the gameplay definitely provides various weapons for you to use, so that is a definite plus. And one important factor that sometimes I forget about RPGs when playing Zelda really popped out at me is the speed. So the speed of the attacks, speed of running around, really fast, really enjoyable. Some RPGs, you're walking around, your character is moving so slow, you're just falling asleep. Not good. So definite plus for gameplay, 9 out of 10, Legend of Zelda. So that was the number 2 game on IGN's all-time NES list. Legend of Zelda definitely passes the 5-minute gameplay challenge.
Good job! Yeah!
Great first impression, especially for an RPG. I'm gonna give Legend of Zelda a whopping 9 out of 10. Pretty high score for a pretty awesome game. Let me know in the comments. I'd like to hear your experiences with this game on the NES. I know later on, after this game, so many Zelda Link games came out. A lot of iconic games, especially for the N64 and all the other ones. But sometimes, not always, the original just can't be matched. Once again, thank you all for watching. Thanks to all our subscribers for all your support. And we'll see you next time on the next 5-minute gameplay challenge. Until then, keep fit and have fun. See you later.
Action 戸惑うことなくのめり込もう